I never mentioned the fact that I'm married in my previous videos, just because I didn't see the need to do that. But the more I travel solo, the more I see how this topic evokes very mixed feelings in people, and so I thought it would be nice to touch on that in one of my videos. Women often show me their curiosity and want me to share my experience. Turns out many of them secretly want to take a solo trip at least once in a while, but are afraid of how their spouse is going to react to that. And I have to say, there is no right or wrong answer. This really differs from couple to couple. Here I'm simply sharing my experience with you, and let it be for you to decide what feels right and what not. Good morning, guys. I am ready to explore the city. The weather looks amazing. It's sunny and the sky is clear and blue, so hopefully we're gonna have a good day. And my plan for today is to visit the nearby museums like the Pre-Columbian Gold Museum, the National Theater, the National Museum of Costa Rica, and Jade Museum, like a jade mineral museum, and yeah, just like have a lunch in a cute restaurant in Barrio Escalante and just chill. This is my outfit of the day. I don't know when comes that time in my life when I finally will realize that I don't have to pack like lots of stuff with me, because I tend to wear all the same outfits. I tend to wear all the same clothes, so it doesn't make sense to carry all of that. Like, look at that. I mean, that is not it. I still have this. And I had an amazing morning. I enjoyed the view from my room so much. I love the fact that this is a historical building, and it just, it has that vibe to it, I really love it. Alright guys, so I'm heading to the restaurant, okay, and I will see you shortly. As you can see, I am back to the city of San Jose, and my hotel of choice was Gran Hotel, which is considered one of the oldest luxury hotels in the country. And it is the only one in San Jose declared by the government as a historical and architectural monument. It was first opened in 1930 and it's perfectly located in the heart of the city, within walking distance of cafes, museums, and offers a view of the National Theater and Plaza de la Cultura, under which lies the Pre-Columbian Gold Museum. On the 5th level, there is a spacious restaurant with panoramic views of the classic and modern buildings of eastern San Jose, as well like the beautiful mountains to the south of the city. I didn't know that about myself. I mean, I knew, but it has never been that obvious to me that I am a city girl just as much as I am a tropical girl. Or what do you call it, an island girl? I love being immersed in nature, but after some time I need some kind of civilization. I love visiting museums and learning stuff, and as I previously shared with you, I like to observe life, what people wear, how they communicate. I love analyzing the interiors and spaces I'm in, and I love absorbing beauty around me. I think I have to talk more about that in my next videos. I dedicate time to absorb beauty, and only then can I come up with creative ideas, reinvent myself, and build the life I want. And I derive so much pleasure from staying at places like this one, a place with a history. When you walk the same corridors as people back in 1930, or you sit in the same lobby and look at the same piano from back then. I mean, it's such a vibe to me, I can't even tell you. And now the National Theater. Constructed in 1897, it features a columned neoclassical facade. The building is considered the finest historic building in the capital, and it is known for its exquisite interior, which includes its lavish furnishings. There is a beautiful coffee shop on site which you can visit. I didn't, as I was so full after the breakfast I could hardly breathe. But I took a guided tour and it was such an experience.
I was telling them about the Costa Rican story about the heroes of misery. I don't want to see that sculpture.
The guy played the ghost of the theater who knew every little detail about it and witnessed all the changes happening there throughout many years. And the girl was a guide having a conversation with him, and they would have a dialogue and share interesting stories with each other. That was such a cool approach to how to present a guided tour. I loved it and highly recommend you to take it if you go there. The National Theatre's interior is nothing to be overlooked, especially the murals painted on the building's main ceiling. In fact, an article from USA Today has praised the National Theatre's interior as having one of the 10 greatest ceilings in the world. One of the most famous murals was painted by the Italian artist and it's titled Allegoria al caffè e al banano, or the Allegory of Coffee and Banana. It is a nod to the era in which the building itself was constructed, which was when the coffee and banana industry of Costa Rica were at its peak. The mural depicted rural life in Costa Rica at the turn of 20th century, including farmers harvesting bananas and processing coffee. The painting was produced in Italy and shipped to Costa Rica for installation in the theater, and the image was reproduced on the old 5 colonnes note, which is now out of circulation. My next stop was Pre-Columbian Gold Museum, showcasing a large collection of indigenous gold art. It is considered to be one of the most important collections of pre-Columbian gold in the world. The exhibits include stunning pieces of gold jewelry, masks, and animal figures, providing insight into the techniques and styles used by the indigenous people of the area. All these pieces were recovered from archaeological sites throughout Costa Rica. The museum also has a special section dedicated to the history and culture of the ancient tribes of the region, which allows you to learn more about the people who created these beautiful works of art. Then I went to one of the cafes in Barrio Escalante, a famous place with a variety of restaurants where I had a delicious lunch and two desserts. They were so good, I couldn't resist. The next stop was Jade Museum. Jade is a semi-precious stone found throughout Mesoamerica. It is valued for its beautiful colors and translucent qualities. The stone can be found in shades ranging from white to emerald green. Most of the jade pieces are images of animals and depictions of societal organization. Jade artwork and jewelry were used for ornamentation and often emphasized religious or shamanic rituals. If you have time to visit only one museum in San Jose, I would recommend you to visit this one. Not only does it demonstrate the importance of jade in the region, but it also explores daily life of pre-Columbian societies in Costa Rica, burial rituals they practiced, and it celebrates the cultural music, history, and technology. The next morning, I went to Irazu Volcano. As you saw the last time I visited San Jose, I went to Poás. And Irazu is another volcano which is easily accessible and close to the city. On clear days, you can see from its top both Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, much of the national territory, and with a telescope, even the Lake of Nicaragua. Irazu is the highest volcano in Costa Rica and it reaches an elevation of 3,432 meters. It has 5 craters and really breathtaking views. The active crater is 300 meters deep. Currently, the only activity in the crater is from fumaroles releasing toxic steam, And it's important to say that the next eruption can't be predicted with much accuracy, and so we never know. I believe it's a popular spot for wedding pictures as it offers a really dramatic look. All that black soil and lava, it's fantastic. The vegetation around the volcano is beautiful too. Here you can see the comparison of the size of the leaves to the size of my head. The leaves are enormous. One of the craters used to have an acidic greenish yellow lake inside of it, but it's not there anymore. At least it wasn't when I visited. At the summit, you can take a 1-kilometer walk to view the 4 surrounding craters. In the afternoon, I went to the hot springs resort in the Orosi Valley near San Jose. Directly in front of the restaurant are the hot springs pools. There are 7 pools in total. What I liked about this place is that it's not very crowded like the other hot springs resorts in Costa Rica. The pools are fed by thermal mineral water. This particular water originates from fractures in underground tectonic plates. This is very unique and makes the water rich in minerals like calcium, sodium, potassium, aluminium, sulfate, and zinc. On this day, I met another 3 girls who were also traveling solo, and we had an amazing time together chatting about our adventures and sharing experiences. From the reception area, it is just a short walk to the small farm, where you can see animals. It was good to witness that all these animals could roam around freely outside their stable. They were kept in wonderful conditions and all seemed happy and healthy. And this is pretty much it on my stay in San Jose. Let's have a final short walk around the hotel while I speak to you about my personal reason for choosing to travel solo. It is very simple. It provides me with time and space to reflect on my life and relationships. It offers me a fresh perspective and helps me reevaluate priorities. It gives me confidence and reminds me that I can rely on my own abilities. It provides me a chance for personal growth and I can explore my own interests. Alright guys, wrapping up this one here, and I'm off to Puerto Viejo, a town on the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica. Thank you for watching and I will see you there.